What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're at Carowinds in Charlotte, North Carolina and Fort Mill, South Carolina. This is a really unique park that threads the border of both states, and they have an incredible selection of roller coasters, 14, including Fury 325, which is one of the best coasters in the world, in my opinion. This park opened in 1973 and it's owned by Cedar Fair. So if you've been to Kings Island, Cedar Point, Canada's Wonderland, Knott's Berry Farm, same company as that. So it's really well run, good food here, nice operations. You're basically guaranteed a good day when you come to Carowinds, which is absolutely great. Everything looks like it's open, so it's an excellent day to come here. Weather is beautiful. Man, it's gonna be a fantastic time. And look who it is. For the first time in so long, Sean's back in a Coaster Dash vlog.
And Mom.
And Mom.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
I know there's a lot of you who have been asking, where's Sean? How's he doing? And here he is. You looking forward to Carowinds?
I really am. We'll see how the rides.
You know I rave about Fury though.
You do. And I've seen the vlogs before. You just don't really know until you're there in person.
Yep. But I think you're gonna like this one. This is a really impressive coaster, honestly. Yeah, let's head into the park. I can't wait to explore. It's been since 2021 since I've been here, so 3 years. And there hasn't been necessarily too many changes to this park since I last came, but it's just like I was overdue. I want to get a ride on all these coasters again, get some revised thoughts going. Fury especially, just like, oh, incredible ride. And this park makes an incredible first impression with the Carowinds sign, the South Carolina and North Carolina flags at the top. The state line is literally right there. And then Fury 325 goes all throughout both states. It's absolutely awesome. I love this first impression. It gets you so amped up for the day. First up, and this is always a good idea to hit first due to its bad capacity, Nighthawk, opened in 2004. This is a Vekoma Flying Dutchman, very unique type of ride where you are flying through the sky on your stomach, but this ride has a bad reputation. I, for one, really like it. I rode it in 2021, and then I rode Batwing at Six Flags America, which is basically almost identical to this, and I rode that right after. Thought that was great too. So I think I'm in the minority, but I've always really liked Nighthawk, so I'm looking forward to getting back on this, and I'm curious to what you think of it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is such a bizarre type of coaster where you're literally on your back at first, you dispatch out the station backwards, climb up the lift hill, and then at the top it's going to flip you out on your stomach and you're going to fly through the sky. Very interesting concept, but I can't wait to ride it. Alright, it's time for Nighthawk. I will never get used to this setup. We are literally on our backs right now. Sun is blasting in our faces right now.
I can't tell where we are. I have no idea what's happening. I'm actually fucking horrified. Oh my god.
I'll tell you when we get to the top. Sean's spazzing out. Keep in mind, this is Sean's first coaster in like almost a year. Maybe more than a year.
This is so fucking horrifying.
Oh my god. Awesome ride, man. Nothing like that.
That was great.
You like it?
That was real. That was way.
We just got off of Nighthawk for our first ride at Carowinds, and I'll tell you what, that is still one of the most underrated roller coasters in the world. Hey, what's up? People love being on camera recently, man. It's been cool. But yeah, that was such a good ride. I love the flying position on coasters. It's definitely a guilty pleasure of mine flying through the sky. But then also, what this ride does, and what Batwing at Six Flags America also does if you've been on that, is it puts you on your back. And the forces are so weird, but so awesome. And the loop on this is probably one of the best loops I've ever experienced. It is crazy, and you really liked it.
That was so exciting. That was so enjoyable. Like, it was smooth, and it had a little bit of roughness. Like, it wasn't completely. And the way that you turned and maneuvered during the ride was something that, like, Cedar Point doesn't have that.
So if you guys watched that Cedar Point video, Sean was pretty underwhelmed by a lot of stuff at Cedar Point, and he's been already comparing this to it, obviously because it's a Cedar Fair park. He wants to know, you know, will Fury be better than anything there?
Well, it's like Cedar Point's talked about so much, and I mean, if I felt it, I would have let you know, like, hey, I felt it. I just didn't feel it. It felt very overhyped.
Okay, in all seriousness, you agree then that this is a very underrated ride. Like, I think it's fantastic.
I mean, keep in mind, it has been over a year maybe since I've ridden a coaster. So
And also keep in mind that we did it in the front too.
I thought it was going to be the back. When we were getting buckled in, I was like, oh, we're in the back? Okay, what? And it's like, oh, no, we're in the front.
No, that was excellent. I really enjoyed Nighthawk. I really don't understand the hate it gets. In my opinion, it's smooth enough to where it's just a really enjoyable ride, and it does things with your body that are so bizarre. Do that first, though, if you come here, because the capacity does suck. They only run the one train usually. I think they might only have the one train. Yeah, it's a cool ride, though. It's really worth doing, in my opinion. We haven't had a chance to eat breakfast this morning. We got to the hotel breakfast a little late, so we're going to eat at Harmony Hall. This is a cool place to eat. Ate here last time I came to the park and I enjoyed it, so hopefully it's good. Gotta get the brisket while you're in the south, of course. Such great Peter Fair food. I keep saying this in my videos. They've been really leveling up recently. Up next, it's time for oh yeah, wait, Thunder Striker. So what happened is very weird. I guess they lost the licensing for the Intimidator stuff, and I guess they came up with Thunder Striker, which is bad for obvious reasons. I mean, it sounds so AI generated, but also they already have Copperhead Strike in this park, so I feel like it just sounds too similar. Either way, this opened in 2010. It's a B&M hyper coaster, really fun ride, loaded with airtime. Actually, another coaster I think is quite underrated, so I'm looking forward to this one. Up we go on Thunder Striker, 232 feet on this thing. It's a massive coaster. My mom's first coaster of the day. I can't believe you're riding this. It's ridiculous. I love it. You're going up the lift. They say tallest and fastest roller coaster in South Carolina because Fury is in North Carolina. Fury is literally more than 100 feet taller. That's crazy. Oh yeah! That's what we're talking about. Woo! Woo! Oh, that's so fun. Little cute little second half. Oh, nice. Oh, that was a good last airtime moment. Oh, good fun. Yeah, Intimidator is great. I really enjoyed that. First of all, it's extremely smooth. You really can't get much smoother. And second of all, the airtime hills are excellent. Not many trims except for the mid-course. After the mid-course is just okay in my opinion, but everything before the mid-course is great. Lots of airtime, man. Awesome layout too. Admittedly, the retheme and the rename is a little bit weird. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I mean, the ride experience is unchanged and it's fantastic.
Yeah, I ended up getting a headache towards the second half a little bit. It was kind of intense actually, but I really had a nice time on the first half, and yeah.
Hey mom, you did it. I'm happy.
It was very smooth, but very, very intense. A lot of air time, and boy, did my stomach feel it.
Yeah, you just ate too.
I'm surprised that I didn't feel sicker after just eating.
Yeah,
but
you're doing good.
It was fun.
Ready to ride a coaster 100 feet taller?
I don't know. I might need a little time.
Fury 325 up next, guys.
Yeah.
B&M Giga Coaster, one of the best on earth. Let's go get a ride. Oh my gosh. Walking up to this is just so surreal. Opened in 2015, voted the world's best steel coaster, and absolutely it's one of the best out there. This ride's absolutely phenomenal. It's so smooth, packed with airtime. The sense of speed is ridiculous. That's why it's one of the best coasters in the world, and I can't wait to bring you guys on for a ride. It's happening. Fury 325, of course, 325 feet tall. It's the tallest Giga coaster in the world. The tallest coaster in the world with the lift hill. This ride is ridiculous. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Woohoo! Woohoo! Let's go! That airtime! Oh! Oh my god! Oh god! Woo! That airtime is so good! Oh! Oh my god! Wow! Unbelievable, that ride. Oh my god! I love it so much. It's so smooth. There's airtime out the wazoo for a Giga that has more airtime than any other by far. Oh my god. I mean, it's not just the camelback hills, which are fantastic. It's also these little fast-paced bank turns low to the ground. And the sense of speed on those is amazing, but also you're getting popped out of your seat going in and out of them. It's just insane. I have no idea how they did that. It's an incredible design by B&M. Easily their best coaster. No question about that. Nothing else even comes close. I mean, I just did Orion and Leviathan, the two other B&M Gigas around the world, and they're amazing. I love them so much, but that is in a league of its own. That is absolutely unbelievable. Did you do okay?
My gosh. It was a little bit intense going, or a lot intense going down. Oh my gosh. I've never gone so fast in my whole life.
95 miles per hour.
Not even in a dream. I've never gone that fast.
Yeah, we made it.
Did that live up to expectations?
Yeah, it really did. I mean, that was quick.
Have you ever gone that fast on a roller coaster? Like,
I don't think so. I mean, we were just blazing.
oh my god.
I feel a little bit disoriented, but I feel fine too.
You look disoriented. We got to do that more. Oh my god, I'm still recovering from that incredible ride on Fury. But yeah, we're about to get on Hurler. 1994 wooden coaster, nice out and back layout. And this is actually another fairly underrated ride. Like, I don't remember it being too rough. It just doesn't necessarily do a whole lot. But there's a couple moments of airtime in the first half that's fun. But yeah, I mean, really with this, I just feel like it would be such a good RMC candidate. If you guys remember, King's Dominion used to have this exact ride, also named Hurler, and they did RMC it. They named it Twisted Timbers, and everyone loves Twisted Timbers. It's an incredible roller coaster. If Carowinds had Twisted Timbers, even just a cloned layout next to Fury, I mean, I would never want to leave this corner of the park. It would be absolutely amazing, but still, Hurler is not a bad ride, so let's try it. Up the lift hill for Hurler. I have to say, like, the lack of lines today has been a real treat after going to a bunch of Cedar Fair parks recently that have just been swarmed, especially Cedar Point, oh my god. But even Kings Island and Canada's Wonderland were packed. It's really a nice change of pace. I'm not sure why, the weather's beautiful today. Oh god, Fury was awesome. Look at that thing. Hopefully this doesn't beat us up too bad. I don't think it will. I think it'll be alright up front. Too bad. Hurler is definitely not as bad as a lot of people say. Like, I don't think it's that rough a ride, but yeah, it doesn't really do a whole lot. I kind of wish that the airtime was maybe just a bit sharper, that the profiling on the turns was less banked, so you maybe got some laterals. I don't know, it's just not really an exciting layout in my opinion, but it does have a lot of potential for an RMC. And frankly, if Cedar Fair and RMC didn't have beef right now, I think that this would have happened a long time ago. Because Twisted Timbers is an absolutely incredible ride in comparison to what this is. This is pretty just mediocre, really. But a much better ride is to follow. We're gonna do Copperhead Strike up next, a Mock Rides multi-launch coaster. This is an awesome ride. I can't wait to show you guys this one. And I can't wait to get back on Copperhead Strike, which is still the park's newest roller coaster. It opened in 2019. Clearly, for a park of this size, they're a little overdue, but I think next year they're gonna be getting a family coaster of some kind, which should be good. But yeah, this is an excellent multi-launch coaster. You got two launches. The launches are actually pretty weak, so the launches are actually not the highlight at all. However, all of the highlights are the inversions, the pacing, the airtime. It's just a really nice, varied experience. It should be a lot of fun. Oh, and not to mention too, it's actually really well themed also. Oh, that's great. Whoa! Nice start. I love that JoJo roll. It's so fun. And look at the theming too. It's really nice. It's so ridiculous. Here we go. Woo! Oh, hang time. Wow. Whoa! Oh, wow. Oh, it's so fun! Woo! Oh, wow! Okay. Whoa! Launch on an airtime hill! Whoa! Woo! Oh, wow! Whoa! This ride is so fun! Oh, man! Wow. Oh, man. Oh, that's so good. I love Copperhead Strike. That thing's a little powerhouse, the way it just tosses you into all these different elements. Inversions, airtime, even some laterals. It's just a great ride. The pacing's a little bit funny too, because it's a well-paced coaster, but it slows you down intentionally so you can get hang time, and it's pretty cool. It's smooth too. I really enjoy that.
Yeah, that would have been exciting, but ooh, I'm feeling a little bit nauseous, honestly. Oh.
Might be time for a break. I think I'm gonna get a couple more laps on it. Next coaster I'll show you guys, Afterburn. Awesome B&M inverted coaster. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot walking in here. I completely forgot about this new themed area that just opened, Aeronautical Landing, which looks absolutely fantastic. I really like the theming, a bunch of new flat rides, which this park so desperately needed, and it's the new home for Afterburn as well. Yeah, I really loved what they did here. It looks great. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a ride on Afterburn on my own. Sean and Mom went back to the car to take a rest. They got an overnight flight last night, so they're feeling pretty swamped. By the way, I completely forgot to mention this. I don't know how this flew over my head so much. The reason they're with me today at all is because we're actually doing a hiking trip in North Carolina and Tennessee in the Smoky Mountains. So yeah, check out my second channel, Travel Dash, if you'd like to see more of that. But while we're in the area, we figured why not stop by Carowinds. We're gonna do Dollywood, of course, that's a must. And then we're gonna check out Beach Bend too in Kentucky. But yeah, it's been a great time so far at Carowinds. A little hot, but honestly still a really nice day. And it's been amazing how short the lines have been, man. I'm so grateful. Afterburn here opened in 1999, and it's absolutely one of the best inverted coasters B&M's ever built. Ironically, I don't hear it talked about very much, and I think it's because Montu over at Busch Gardens Tampa actually kind of overshadows this a little bit. Why that is, I think it's just because Montu kind of took this layout and did perfect it, honestly. But like, this is like right up there, man. It's a really good ride. Super intense, packed full of positive forces. Can't wait to check it out. Up we go on Afterburn. I can't wait to ride this. I've done lots of B&M inverts lately. Talon, Raptor, Banshee, but this one, I feel like this one's better than all of them. Oh my god. Woo! Yeah! Oh wow! Woo! Oh god! Whoa! Oh, it's so smooth. Batwing, here it is. Oh! Woo! Oh my god! Wow! Whoa! Oh, this is so good! Oh, the intensity on that. Unbelievable. Aside from the one train operations, those weren't great. That ride is so awesome. The layout's amazing. The inversions are all fun, whippy, very intense coaster, man. I completely understand why it wouldn't be for everyone, but I love it. And this is really cool too. They have an Afterburn time capsule. Beneath this sign lies a time capsule containing memories, messages, and items to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Afterburn, to be open 20 years from now. So we still got a ways to go, but that is an awesome coaster. Having now been to every single Cedar Fair park and having seen every single Camp Snoopy / Planet Snoopy area, I still think one can make the argument Carowinds has the nicest one. I mean, personally, I still give the edge to Canada's Wonderland. I think theirs is the best. But yeah, I think this one might be even nicer than Kings Island's. It might not be as big and expansive, and the ride lineup, frankly, might not even be as good. But it's just a beautiful area. I love the fountain here. That's definitely gorgeous. And there's some nice coasters in this area. Apparently next year, they are looking into building a new family coaster, whether that's that's going to be a family boomerang or maybe like a family multi-launch like what Canada's Wonderland got, it remains to be seen. But either way, I think then one could absolutely make the argument for this being the best. One ride we will not be riding today is Vortex, which is a little bit disappointing because I actually don't think this ride's bad like a lot of people say. Honestly, a lot of the bad coasters here that people really like to hate on, I don't think are that bad. The only reason I wanted to give this a ride again is because this was one of the original B&M coasters, and it's certainly the oldest stand-up coaster that they've done. For those of you that don't know, stand-up coasters were their first ever model that they did. Yeah, opened in 1992. It's a decent little layout. Nothing super exciting. Frankly, the layout isn't too different from something like Carolina Cyclone, which I do hope to ride next. But it's been closed a lot lately. I feel like it's on its way out soon. Or at the very least, I feel like a stand-up to floorless conversion could be coming. You see what they did with Mantis to Rougarou, Apocalypse to Firebird, that kind of thing. And I think it would be a really nice addition to this park because a floorless coaster would be a little bit different from every other coaster here. But that's just me. That's one of the changes I would make if I was running the place, along with RMC Hurler. But yeah. Then we got a classic aero looping coaster. Carolina Cyclone opened in 1980. Nice double loop, double corkscrew layout. It's nothing too exciting, but I figured I'd give it a ride while I'm here. What is really cool about this is when Vortex closed at Kings Island in Mason, Ohio, that Aerodynamics mega looping coaster, I think that was in 2019, they actually sent the trains down to here to run on Carolina Cyclone. And then I believe some of the other trains have been used for parts for Dragonfire at Canada's Wonderland. So it's good to see Vortex live on. A few other coasters around the Cedar Fair chain, including this one. Let's get a ride. I've ridden some pretty painful aero loopers lately. Hopefully this one doesn't kill me. Oh boy. Whoa! Oh! Okay. Oh, wow. Some airtime there. Whoa! It is rough, but not too bad. Whoa! This one's pretty intense, man. Holy cow. As much as it may have sounded like I was in pain that ride, and it was a little bit rough, I will say that actually packed in a lot of really nice forces. I have to give credit where credit is due. That's the best aero looper I've done recently. The double loops are very forceful, the airtime hill after is intense, and the two corkscrews are fun, and then there's also a final helix as well. There is actually a clone of this, or at least a near clone of it, at the Adventure Dome in Las Vegas called Canyon Blaster, and I've always said like that one runs like that on steroids, and I still stand by that. But Carolina Cyclone was pretty good in its own right, honestly. Like after the top 5, it's pretty up there. It's time, front row. He hasn't done front since this morning. It's warmed up so much. This is gonna be our last ride of the day. It's gonna be a good one. Right now. Tell me that wasn't the most ridiculous sense of speed ever on a coaster.
No, that was fast.
I mean, Carowinds wasn't even the primary purpose of this trip, but that coaster made the flight here worth it. Absolutely insane. Hey mom, how was the ride?
Oh my god.
I had her ride it twice today. I can't believe you're alive. With the like 2 hours of sleep you got last night?
Yeah, I felt great this morning, but I didn't feel good after. What was that ride called?
Copperhead Strike.
Copperhead Strike.
Yeah, that was a lot.
It felt nice and smooth, but man, some of those drops,
I like how she's reviewing it while literally just like dead right
drops, now. My stomach dropped too. Oh,
yeah,
it did
no,
not feel
I get
good.
it. You ready to go get food?
I am so ready.
All right. You like Carowinds?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've always really enjoyed Carowinds, especially this visit, because, you know, back when I came here the first time, there's a lot of areas of the park that honestly just felt a little dated and didn't have the most atmosphere, but they've gone back and refreshed a lot of those areas, and the park in general is like much more cohesive now and feels really lively. There's a nice southern charm here, which I really appreciate. Of course, it's really cool that the park is split in 2 states. And yeah, the ride lineup is great. There's a really strong top 5. Yes, I'm including Nighthawk in that. I don't know why that ride gets no hype at all. But even if you don't like Nighthawk, you can't deny how strong the top 4 is here. Fury, Copperhead, Intimidator, or Thunder Striker as it's now known, and Afterburn. Just all excellent rides with amazing layouts. And yeah, extra emphasis on Fury 325, one of the best coasters in the world. Absolutely phenomenal ride. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned, there's more content from this trip as well coming up. Next that you guys will see will be Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So stay tuned, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye everyone.